We'll see.
Thank you.
Alright then, hello everybody and welcome back to RPM Championship Division. We are here for the season finale in Abu Dhabi, and it's a title decider as well between Tonchek and Snellhenk.
I'm actually looking, just sorry for interrupting. It's Dino as well, because Dino is leading by 5 points. We completely missed him, I think, last time out, but it's a three-way fight.
And now, rudely interrupting my intro was Luke, and also with Aiden as well in comms. The very fast driver last week that may be in Premier Division next season.
I will be your trackside this time, yeah? No interruptions for me anymore. I will just be in the pit lane. I can check if there is any angry comments from our viewers.
Yeah, so it's Tonchek, Snellhenk and Dino. Thanks Luke for pointing that out. And we have Tonchek, one of these title contenders, starting their lap. It's the first driver to start their lap as well, so he will definitely be setting purple sector 1, 2 and 3, unless he crashes.
Don't jinx it.
Anything can happen. He's already done purple sector 1, wow. His teammates behind him also approaching sector 1, and he's set purple sector 1, so he's going faster than his teammate already. And there's Snellhenk as well, just behind on his lap. And we'll see if he does a purple sector 1 or not, which he does. So they're all going faster than each other. We've got Tonchek now approaching second sector, which he sets a purple sector 2.
It's all purple.
It's everyone's sensing purple.
It was a 52.9 for Tonchek in split sector 2. Dino's half a second behind. Just lost a lot in the middle sector. Now let's see. Snellhenk probably needs to score all the maximum points available and just hope that both Hasses take each other out. But let's see. Snellhenk is quicker than Dino, but 4 times slower than Tonchek, as Tonchek is put at 1:23.
He's putting the fastest lap time. And we've got Dino crossing the line now, and he does a 23.4, 4 tenths behind his teammate. And we've got the final title contender now, who's just had a moment out of the Latifi corner, and he's approaching the final corner now. And Snellhenk does a 23.6, so they're all going slower than each other. We've got Williams at the final corner. That's I think you were going to say something, Luke?
Sorry? Aiden was asking me something.
Oh, so Aiden then.
No, I didn't want to interrupt you. For some reason, this game's not letting me in.
Alright, yeah, I sent another invite. Hopefully it works.
Yeah.
So what were you saying?
Leaky has now just done a 23.4, so Tonchek has done a good first lap here. He's already 4 tenths ahead of everyone else. Next we've got Cavalis, who's now done a purple sector 1.
Oh, it's all hopping off here.
I'm sure Cavalis will try to do some teamwork for Snellhenk. maybe one or two missing the brake pedal and going straight into a Haas.
Oh, I thought someone is not working, Aiden.
No.
Is it maybe to do with crossplay that you have that on, that it doesn't really want you to join, or?
I could try. Let's have a look. I thought it'd work, because I've never had this problem.
Yeah, it's weird.
You can carry on. I need to.
Yeah, go on.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Cavalier Sisters in a 23.7, 1/10 behind his teammate.
Yeah, what I noticed though is that Dino was quicker in sector 1 and 3 than Tonchek, but lost it all in the middle sector, so maybe he made a mistake. I didn't really see it. But of course, you get a point for the pole position, so this is crucial, the pole. And basically, if the pole does go to either Tonchek or Dino, it will be difficult to us for Snellenk to, still get the title. But of course, it's not all decided, because there's only 5 points in between Dino and Tonchek, and there is 5 points between P1 and P2 at the end, so it can be very close.
Yep, all to play for. Someone we know who's not a title contender, but we're watching right now as
I know what you're talking about.
that has just flew over the curb there, gone off the track. He didn't get a disqualified lap. You know what I'm about.
Yeah.
You know, he still could have continued, but he hasn't, because his car flew in the air, so not sure why he would want to continue.
Yeah, no, it's not allowing me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed Aiden in comps. He's going to be leaving now.
It's terrible. I don't know, I've never had that problem, but yeah, it's not letting me in.
I mean, if you can find a reason, maybe if it's restarting the game or the place. Of course, you can always join later. That's the positive thing about comms. But
Yeah.
maybe you can try to see if you can fix it, and then.
I'll probably restart the whole PlayStation, see if that works. But yeah.
Yeah, just let me know if it works.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Inorganic saying, sad to see the end of F123 with a smile. Now I know. It is the last race though, I think, because he said that he wasn't buying the new game. Maybe he does next year, but
I don't think he will.
for now, Legend is leaving.
Unless F124 is the most realistic game simulator of all time, and all the reviews before were just wrong for some reason.
I mean, maybe I haven't bought the game yet either, so maybe I can convince him to buy it together with me. No.
That'll take a lot of convincing.
Yeah. It's like Kimi Raikkonen, back in the day. Also driving for Alfa Romeo, his final race. Well, I think he DNF'd, so hopefully, Gonna keep it on the road. He surely has a podium some time, right?
I think he has one podium.
Well, there's only 9 today, so maybe with Chaos, if we had not Chaos the driver, but
maybe. Now, that one race.
Possible.
That one race where he got podium was the race where I
got. You, right?
No, I won the race. So
oh, that was the race.
I made sure he never beat me, no matter what success he got. If he got podium, I won the entire race.
Yeah, but he's at a purple first sector though.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, or at least it showed purple on my screen. I don't know if it is actually the fastest, but
I was watching.
Tonchek has gone quickest. Tino behind is up 3 tenths, so he's making a bigger improvement. Is it enough? Oh, it's just behind, but less than 2 tenths, so.
Yep. Dino
is also improving.
Not a championship contender, not even a permanent driver, I don't think. So we'll still see what he does. He could still maybe go for the win.
Well, it's an improvement of 7 tenths, but I would say he's not in contention. But then someone who is driving that Alfa Romeo.
Here he
And
is.
watch him.
Inorganic. Oh, the pressure's on.
Do the most magical thing and put it in a pole. Oh no, he's quicker, he's slower than Ogla. Oh, come on, man.
Well, the pressure got him.
Yeah, exactly. We have to improve. Cavalis is the first Red Bull.
Yeah, Leaky behind, I think, has just started his lap as well. And
yeah, so I think no one else is on the lap. As Cavalis has gone purple sector 1, he's a 10th up on his previous time. But he needs more than that. But from what I saw, it looked like that Tonchek, his strength is in the middle sector. That's where he gains the most time compared to the other. It probably has to do with setup, as the second sector is like almost all straights.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Now, if
he's lost time.
Let's say Tonchek is leading the. Oh!
He's out. That was an unusual way to go out there.
Now, what happened there? Is this foreshadowing? Maybe?
Oh, I don't know.
Lap 25, he's just gonna suddenly lock up and go off the track.
Yeah.
Leaky goes on. Snellhenk goes onto the softs, takes everyone over, wins the championship. Maybe.
Yeah, well, to be honest, Snellhenk is the only one that has a teammate that could help him, because the other ones are fighting each other for the championship. And now, of course, they could be friends, but when you're fighting for a championship, you're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
So let's see. Is he on a lap? I think Snellhenk just started his lap, and he's the only one.
Yeah.
As Leaky did improve in the meantime, but not enough. 5 thousandths. But it's still 2 tenths quicker than Tonchik in the first sector. Because I remembered his first sector, it was at 17.6. Snellhenk did a 17.4. He only just needs to better his middle sector. And of course he had that little mistake in the final sector.
That's great memory.
Yeah, that's a bit reporter. I know that. Not keeping up with the timings now.
Yeah, we'll see what Snellhenk does approaching the second sector line now.
Ooh, it's slower.
Ooh.
It seemed to be the same as Cavalis, so I don't know what. Maybe the track has become slower. That's a bit of a weird thing, but.
I was thinking maybe.
The set, yeah.
Maybe he on the setup he's got high downforce, which means he'll be slow in sector 2, where it's mostly straight. But
yeah, he's gone in, which is good because he has 4 minutes, and otherwise I don't think he would have gone out in time. But yeah, he needs ideally about 8-9 tenths to have a shot at pole. So I'll have to see.
Now we've got the current 2 slowest drivers out on track. So it might be a while before they start their lap. Oh, 3.5 minutes left, so we'll start seeing cars leave the pits soon for their final lap, and it's going to be crucial as well.
Well, let's see.
Does Uglop take pole position on his final lap? Or does Inorganic steal the pole late in qualifying?
is the battle of the... I don't know how old Uglar is, but... It's a battle of the number 64, because I think like, they have the same numbers. Oh, he's gone, he's slowing down.
Yeah.
Maybe he's saving his... for the final lap.
Yeah, so we'll go watch the fake Ferrari number 64. And at the end of the race, because it'll most likely be Inorganic's final race, should we allow him on comms for final interview?
Yeah, if he wants to, of course.
If he wants to. Actually, he don't get a choice. He's never gonna get this opportunity again. Force him in.
Well, he's got tomorrow again, so...
I mean, true.
He can have his final words, but of course... Maybe
he
wins if everyone crashes out. If we
maybe.
have something like... I don't know if you saw the F3 race in Monaco, where they had a pileup of like 6-7 cars that were out.
I haven't seen that race. I think it was... I heard that Imola. I don't know if it was F2 or F3 where there was a ton of safety cars.
I think it might be F3, yeah.
Yeah. I know the commentator said, I'm pretty sure he said like 6 safety cars.
Yeah,
during
that's
the
crazy.
race. So
yeah, I mean the younger series are always great. The F2 and the F3, I mean, it's better than F1 in Monaco, at least.
yeah.
But yeah, well.
Yeah. Maybe we should get Perez and Magnussen to race, and they can call some safety cars.
Yeah, with Ocon as well.
Oh yeah, with Ocon.
And Gasly next to him, some French war.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget Lance Stroll, he can do something.
Oh
as
yes,
well.
yeah. Get them all in.
Put them all together. Bowling ball Bottas can also be there. And then we have everyone. Oh, and Sargent as well, but he will crash on his own, so...
Yeah. Latifi and Mazepin, get them in as well.
Put everyone in. I saw Tonchek is the first one, apart from Uglar, to finish his lap, as the flag is already out. I think Inorganic went again. He improved ahead of Uglar, 10,000th of a second. Can Uglar jump him? Yes, with a great final sector. But now the front.
It's Tonchek out the final corner at 22.8. And that's
Ooh, Snellenk invalidated.
oh yeah, Snellenk has invalidated, so that's going to be him for qualifying. He's going to have to try and win the championship in the race. Leaky crossed the line. He goes ahead of Dino into second place. But now Dino is next to cross the line, so we'll see what he is able to do. He's got to improve by 3/10 to go at least onto the front row.
And will it be 6 points in the top, or will it be 4, coming down to 4 points with the pole of Tonchek?
It's the final corner. 22.8. You got
amazingly close.
Close, but not close enough.
So with the fastest lap point now, the gap is 4 points at the top. And for Snellenk, I think it's still... I'll have a look at the standings again. I think the gap to the leader is still the same. So with 20, we still have 26 points available, and the gap to Dino is 25. So he can still mathematically win the title. Let's see though, as I have a look in the rule book. Where is it? Here. So points wise, the difference between P1 and P2 is 5 points. That means that if Tonchek wins the race but Dino finishes second with the fastest lap, the gap stays the same. It's exactly the same. Now I don't know what happens in that situation, because I don't think we've ever seen it before in RPM.
I think it'll come down to who has the most wins.
Yeah, I will check that for right now.
Pretty sure it's time check.
Yeah, I think so as well. You can see the results somewhere. Oh yeah, race finishes. So let's if it wants to load. Where is the Haas team? Okay, so Tonchek has 3, 4. Yeah, Tonchek has 4 wins and oh shit, no, yeah. Tonchek has 4 and Dino has 2. So in that case, Tonchek will be champion. I did look though. Tonchek has 2 DNFs and 1 did not start in the last 3 races. That really costed his championship right now, because if he just scored, well, a few points in every race, he would have been there probably.
Yeah. Luke, I'm going to need you to keep on top of these standings.
I will keep it updated for you.
Yeah, amazing.
If you just focus on the comms, then
yeah, I'll focus on the action, you can focus on the standings.
To see if everyone else is... Now, realistically though, if the both Haas drivers crash out, there is a high chance that Snelling will take the win. But all he needs then is the fastest lap, I think.
Right.
Because well, I'm looking into this scenario right now. What would happen on race wins then?
I was just thinking, when you say he has to get the final lap, just why from the final lap, Inorganic took the final lap and stopped Selhenk from winning the championship.
Yeah, because if Snelling does win this one, and of course Dino doesn't, then Dino still has 2 wins compared to Snelling will be his first win of the season then. So, yeah, that could be... Snelling needs the fastest lap and the win. He needs both of them. Otherwise, there's no chance he wins it. And then, of course, both Haas not finishing, but we'll see. Oh, there's no formation lap, of course.
Anything is possible. We've got 5 red lights. Okay, let's go.
We're off.
Let's see Selhenk
with a fantastic start.
Snellhenk's got a good start. He's got past Leaky, but Leaky's gone back around the outside of Snelhenk and has dropped back down to 4th. Tonchek is holding the lead through the first 3 corners with Dino right behind him.
Now, someone I'm interested in to see his pace, as Uglar went a bit off track, is Chaos, because he said he could easily do 1 minute 23s in the qualifying.
Yeah,
so maybe he has some race pace.
Snelhenk trying to get past Leaky on the inside. He's gone close to the back of Dino there, but he hasn't made contact. And Snelhenk will, as the race goes on, if he just stays behind that Aston Martin, he will be probably frustrating him.
Yeah, he needs to get past as soon as possible, because those hard tires will not help him in any way. But of course, in this situation, as the standings is right now, Dino needs to finish ahead of his teammate, so he knows that probably.
Yeah, and they're both going to push very hard. Looking at the tyres, everyone's gone on mediums except for Leaky on hards and Inorganic on softs.
He's collecting all the tyres for the final time.
Yeah. So we might see we'll have to see undercuts from one of the Haas drivers, because if Dino goes in right behind Tonchek, that's going to massively slow him down.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Snellenk also, and I think he might get past on this straight. He's been very close. He tried to have a look at the inside there in turn 5, I think it is. But yeah, he's lacking a bit on the straight, but he's not using his ERS, so maybe with a better exit, as Dino is also not too far off. Oh, he's had a moment there, and Snellenk. McCavill is not getting past. No DRS just yet, we have to wait for the next lap.
Yeah, and the 2 Haas drivers have pulled over a second ahead of Leaky, which is going to be a great battle to watch for Snell Hank, it's gonna be a challenge to catch up to him.
Yep. It's not like needs to get past immediately. He has more pace, but just stuck behind. Leaky there. As the DRS is now activated, and I think Dino might go for this lap, but Tonchek saved up his DRS.
Got a good battle going on for 6th with Chaos.
Yeah, I think Chaos made a mistake.
Yeah, went from 6th to 9th.
Was the inorganic fighting the Williams team. And Snellank is not getting past, even with DRS just now. Oh, as inorganic is
in
top of position.
If there weren't a championship battle going on right now, I would be watching that.
I can watch it.
Yeah.
Keep you updated on it.
You can watch your own team. And Sir Hank still unable to get past. And inorganic, well, I am watching him now. Exactly inside of Uglov. And in his final race, he's got nothing to lose, so he goes off the track.
Contact between Latifi and Giovinazzi.
That's gonna happen lap 26.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. This could be like the Schumacher Latifi moment. Yeah. Oh, as Chaos is in. It's a bit early to change your tires, but maybe he has some damage. I don't know.
Right then, Dino 6/10 behind his teammate, and Snell Hank 3/10 behind Leaky.
I think Snellank is going for it. Oh no, he's lifting. Or it looked like he's lifting. He's deciding not to get past, but I don't know why.
He might be trying to make an overtake down this straight. Maybe.
Yeah, but his exits are a bit poor. But he has more straight line speed now, using all the ERS up the inside. Can Licky hold on around the outside? It is possible here, 2 lines, but this one is a bit too much now. Ideally, Snellank needs to, or Cavalis needs to get past Leaky to help Snellank here, to put the pressure on him. We'll have to see. Yeah, as Smith already says in the chat, Tonchek in this scenario would be the champion, but they finished on equal points, which is quite crazy. I haven't seen that in RPM before.
Yeah. Tonchek, I'm sure will be happy to take that result. Dino,
I don't know if Dino knows that, but probably.
Actually, he doesn't know that. Someone's got to tell him.
Yeah.
Tell him to send it.
It's actually funny because the fastest lap difference between them is 0.003 of a second.
Wow.
In favor of Dino, so those margins could be the difference between the championship win or not. As
Leaky and Cavalis battling for P5. I think Snellank would preferably want Cavalis to get past Leaky so he can hold him off and let Snellank do his own thing. Or maybe...
Yeah, but the fighting is helping him as well.
Yeah, but still side by side.
Around the outside.
Has the inside line, and he has took 4th place.
Will he do repairs now? You can see it, he's already backing him off. Or it's just poor traction, I don't know. But it looked like it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's poor traction.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's exactly what's going on.
All part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the front is just getting interesting. I really hope for Dino's sake that he knows he needs to finish ahead. Not that he thinks that he has enough points. Like,
Yeah.
I hope he knows there's a difference for points for the pole, because otherwise, I mean, if he has the fastest lap MP2 in the old scenario where there's not a point for pole position, then of course he would have taken it. But now, with that point of pole, it goes to Tonchek. So
Yeah. And Dino still at now half a second behind his teammate. I wonder if Dino will be using Tonchek to just carry him away from the other drivers and then maybe try and undercut him.
that could be,
Yeah.
I mean, but probably looking at the pace, it will be very close anyway. So let's see. Chaos saying useless pit crew as he's still driving.
Well, no
We got
wonder
live
he's 20
radios now.
No wonder he's 25 seconds behind. He's typing. He should be racing. And that might be confirmation that Chaos will not be racing at Williams next season.
He's already. Oh, as Dino is getting closer now.
I thought he was going to go down the inside then, but
Well, same as you, they seem to forget they have an overtake button.
I don't forget I have ERS. I just use it strategically.
Yeah. But you know that if you you can always use a certain percentage. It's just if you know how much you save per lap.
I actually have been using way too much ERS recently, and that's because of you playing in my head saying, "Oh, he doesn't use ERS at all." I'm on 30% ERS,
like every time now.
Yeah.
They're learning slowly. But somehow, though, I'm normally also a bit saving on my ERS, but those guys that use it, they always have the safety cars in their favor. They use all of it, and then the safety car comes out. Always the lucky drivers.
Yeah.
But well. We have Leaky still pushing. Cavaliers is still in the DRS, but this is actually helping Snellenk as well, because it will be very difficult for Leaky to overtake Cavaliers if Cavaliers is DRS.
Yeah,
Unless
what isn't helping Snellenk is the two cars in front with DRS.
Working together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Snellenk, well, if they finish, don't check, or it's already over for Snellenk anyway. So his only hope now is that when it gets to the end and these cars start to fight, that they take each other out.
Oh,
Tito.
And that's gonna massively affect him. He's now outside DRS range. Sure, he'll try and push hard to try and get DRS again.
Yeah, he's using the ERS now.
I've also just remembered something about Inorganic, and that was the last time he raced at Abu Dhabi. He spun at the after the first DRS straight and rejoined the track unsafely and took out a Mercedes driver.
Is that maybe Smith? If I remember
I think
correctly.
I think it was Jeffish.
It was in the Prem.
No,
Or is it that long ago?
you think Inorganic's driven in the Prem?
I mean, I was a reserve. Maybe.
No, it was in Championship Division when Al and Jeffish were battling for the title,
Oh yeah.
and he was a reserve. And he joined the track, took out Jeffish, which helped massively in my second place that I got that race.
Well, he could do the same now.
Yeah, he could always make things interesting on his final race.
Yeah, well, he's gone into the mediums now, and I don't think the mediums will go to the end, so he's probably going for the aggressive strategy. Which is nice to see, different strategies, soft, medium, soft. Unless there's a safety car now, I think he might go and try to do what George Russell did in Monaco and try to take the mediums from the beginning to the end. I'm still surprised how they did that actually.
The mediums can last all of Monaco. Yeah, Hamilton did it as well once in like 2019, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was when Max was chasing him, I think.
Yeah.
But he had a penalty anyway, so it didn't really matter. But I actually saw, I think he said that, I think Oscar said, or someone else, that they were driving slower than the F2 cars at one point in the beginning of the race. Which is actually crazy. Like the hour they needed to, but yeah.
Wow. Inorganic drives slower than the F3 cars all the time.
He probably is, but he's, well, to be fair, he's much quicker than the Williams I had around him, I should say. Birch also closed into that fight for P3. It's becoming a four-way fight now.
Yeah, and Dino he's done well to try and get DRS again.
Yeah, but he's almost outside of it now.
He's managed to get it this lap, so that's going to be great news for him. And of course, we got 4 cars all in the battle for P3.
I don't know what the strategy is around here, but I'm feeling that we're getting close to the moment that they go in for the pit.
Yeah, like lap 14, maybe.
I think Dino might try an undercut here. But they're obviously, looking at the times, they're quicker than the cars behind, so it most likely will be between the two Haas drivers. The only thing is who will end up ahead, because at one point they're still trailing each other right now, but this won't be the end. Yes, bit tired, but they're entering the 12th lap right now. Getting closer and closer to that halfway point of this championship decider. And looking at, if this is the case, as it's been the last 12 laps, this title could be decided on the final lap.
Yeah, if Dino does stay close to Tonchek, he can send it any corner, anytime he wants.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if they crash, then Snellenk is champion. So, or if he has the fastest lap, of course, which is currently still Dino his lap. Now, let's see. We're getting closer though. And Dino saved up all of his ERS again after using it, but Tonchek has used more, so there's the difference now.
Yep,
maybe they're getting close to the pit stops. Yeah, go on.
75% ERS for Tonchek, and Dino's with full ERS. I'm sure he's learned from me about that one, how to manage ERS, and with that ERS advantage, And he's going to have DRS on the straight as well. And if he's close enough, maybe Dino will send it down the inside.
Well, he's getting closer now. I noticed though you can easily save up a lot of ERS in one lap. As Beertje is in, he's probably doing the undercut on the group ahead. As he was right behind them and he's gone in.
Yeah. And we can see how powerful the undercut is when the other 3 cars do go in the pits.
Yeah, only difficult bit is to compare with Leaky, as Leaky is on a different strategy. But yeah, we can compare it to the Red Bull drivers. I'm sure one of them will go in this lap. But the question is it Cavalis to defend the undercut, or is it Snellenhank to, well, being the first Red Bull driver? But if Bridge has gone in, I think one of the Haas drivers will go in now.
Well, let's see, shall we? They are approaching the pit lane. We'll see if any of them do go into the pits. And they are both staying out.
My strategy is wrong. Unless they go in this lap, but that's like easy. I can say that every lap. They're both going in now.
They're going one lap.
On. Yeah, well, they basically did half the race on mediums, and so I was maybe they. I don't know if that's doable, but maybe they try to go to the softs.
It's possible. I've been offered a lot of medium soft strategies from before the race. Sometimes I take them, and sometimes I don't.
Yeah, well, it depends a bit on the tire wear, because normally in Qatar it's told me the same, but the tire wear was way too high to do that strategy. So I had to switch. And a lot of... Oh, Cavalis has gone past Snellenhank, and I think Snellenhank let him pass. Because he was pulling up to the side.
And Cavalis will gain on the Haas and take them all out, so Snellenhank can go win the championship.
We still have the inorganic factor, don't
don't
underestimate it. They're still going on.
Yeah.
Which, and Snellenhank has really gone slower there. He is going in, but this strategy tells me that the Haas drivers might go to the softs. And let's see how powerful the undercut is for Beertje as he's approaching the final corner now, across the line. He sets the fastest lap whilst doing that, and he is ahead of Snellenhank, and it looks like he's comfortably ahead of Snellenhank as well. So the undercut very powerful. And Tonjek is leading by 1 point as it stands. And Dino has dropped out of the DRS. Now, I think if I was Dino now, I would have just screwed the strategy and go in now.
Yeah.
Because the undercut is so powerful, and especially if Tonjek still needs to go out for, or stay out for about 3 or 4 laps, then to make the soft strategy work.
Yeah, we'll see if he does go in. We have passed the halfway stage now, so...
Oh, Tonjek is in. I think he wanted to go in. He had made a bit of a move to the right, but yeah, Tonjek already went in, so that's interesting. Also, Leaky's gone in as well, so Cavalis is stayed out, which is very weird that the hard runners in earlier than the mediums, but that just shows there's not a lot of difference then between them.
I will note that down for tomorrow.
Yeah. And but look at the gap between Beertje and Snellenhank, 8 seconds. Yeah, just 20 now, but it was 8. As Beertje is also quite comfortably ahead of Leaky, so the undercut is very powerful.
Yeah, Tonchek comes out just ahead of Beer.
Now, either Dino goes in and he has to play the same game, just catch up and try to overtake, or he does try to stay out and go to the softs. But I think it's not doable tire wear wise. You lose so much time.
Yeah, I imagine Dino will be having to push this lap. Sorry.
Yeah, and I think he might end up behind Birch anyway, because Birch is 1.1 behind Tonchek, so he has put some black magic in that car and somehow has gone way quicker, because he's so far ahead of Leaky and Snellang, who were actually like just ahead of him.
Yeah,
as Dino's in.
Leaky's overtook Snelhenk as well. So their mediums are going to be pretty much an advantage for the rest of the race.
Yeah, they can easily, they will have the better grip. Maybe at the end there's a difference, but I think Leaky is quicker. But here's Tonchek. And where's Dino? Dino's coming out of the pits right now. And I think it will be very close. Oh, Dino's ahead.
Dino's ahead. And on the bare tires as well.
Oh, and Birch is also right behind. I don't know where the pace came from, but all of a sudden...
Beer's going to win the race. Beer's going to win the race.
Did they put Smith in the car? He jumped in. He was spectating, so
yeah.
Who knows?
Smith's trying to cover it by typing chat. Dino's going down the inside. They're side by side through the chicane. Dino's on the inside and he's managed to hold on to the lead. But Tonchek, right on the back of Dino, is going to go
with the DRS
round the outside and back into the lead of the race. Smith just said Dino now leads the championship. That's
that was
not anymore.
That's quite crazy, typing that from in the car.
Wow, he was typing that while driving.
And he's still holding on. Birch's tires aren't that much worse as well. So if he can hold on in the DRS, he's still in there. But I think he might lose out now. But you can see they're starting to use more of the DRS, so the battle is on.
Yeah, and Dino, I don't think it's not much of a tire advantage for him. One lap isn't gonna make much of a change, but I'm sure Dino would love to try and take every advantage he does have over Tonchek.
I think what Dino needs to do now is try to overtake him this lap with both DRS activated and ERS to get the fastest lap, because that will be very difficult for Tonchek to recreate or get quicker, and with that you have that 1 point at least. As Smith is updated as Tonchek now leads the championship.
Yeah, while in the car as well.
Birch is holding, he seems to be coming, the gap was more than a second on the start-finish straight, but all of a sudden he's back right behind them again. So, interesting.
Yeah, and the only thing Snelhenk can do now is just hope.
Yeah.
Hope that
either one of them crash. Yeah. But then again, he still needs to win and get the fastest lap, so it's not looking good for Snellenhank, but you never know around here, you know? Could all change in the final lap.
Anything can happen. I took a podium here. I took my first podium here.
As you see there, anything can happen.
Anything.
As Inorganic is in again, and I think he's going to the softs. He did 10 laps on mediums. No, he's going for another set of mediums. That's also fine. I think he might be set for best of the rest in P7. Well, the rest is only 3 drivers, but Unless he's overtaken now by Uglar, but he will have better tires.
Yeah, and Dino almost had a look down the inside. Thought better of it, and now he remains behind Tonchek still.
Yeah, it's getting a bit more feisty, but it looks like they're both saving their ERS again. Yeah, and then Birch is using all of it, so to keep up.
Yeah, and he's dropped outside the second now, so that's opportunity for the Haas drivers to just pull away with DRS.
Yeah, the gap is now over a second, so I think Birch will fall short.
And Dino having a look down the inside, maybe going for a dive? No.
He's waiting.
And Kavlis has overtook Snell Henk into fifth, so Snell Henk might have
I think it's over for him.
Yeah. He's he managed to stay in contention to the final race of the season. Pretty sure he did with did he say he had no wins?
He has no wins now.
Yeah. And he no wins and took it to the final race of the season, so he's had a good season.
It was unfortunate as well, like, oh yeah, Uglar will be overtake Inorganic. I think Inorganic made a mistake.
Yeah.
I was about to say last week not Smith, Snelling had an accident, like near the final laps, and that might have cost him to be a bit closer here. But yeah, I mean, then again, Tonchek crashed out as well, so.
Yeah, and that crash has led to the situation that's going on right now. Dino, he keeps having a look down the inside, but he never goes to it. Waiting for the perfect opportunity.
It's like the Indy 500. He's waiting until the final lap. That's where you need to be ahead. I think Dino might actually do that.
That'll be a interesting and risky strategy there.
Yeah, but if he overtakes now, and Tonchek just decides to stay behind, he's vulnerable on the final lap. So I guess it's fine. But then again, Tonchek has so much ERS to defend; it's not going to be a problem, or not a big problem, I should say. Well, we have to see. It's about 7 laps to go, so.
Yep, anything can happen. Inorganic might go win the race.
So it could still happen, yeah.
So Dino, 3/10 behind the hairpin. Is he close enough, maybe? Or is he gonna wait till that final lap? He's foreshadowing what's gonna happen at the final lap there, actually.
Yeah, he's gonna overtake him down in the chicane.
Yeah. We just need Chaos to crash at that one corner, cause a safety car to go out. Then
yeah, and that's when the chaos starts to happen, literally.
yeah. And then Dino go onto soft, send it on the hairpin, and it'll be a repeat of 2021.
Actually, I was keeping you updated on the playoffs game. You remember?
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
came back to 3-2 before the break, but they got another red card in the 73rd minute, and then 5 minutes later it's 5-2.
Wow.
So
2 red cards in one game.
yeah. So I mean, a 3-0 gap is still doable and because they still need to play at home. Excelsior is the team, but yeah, if I were the other team, I would just push it right now, like make 6-2, 7-2, because then it's done. Then you basically know they promoted, which is crazy. The team that finished 8th in the second division, and then beating the Eredivisie team, and just barely making the playoffs as well, just on the final day.
Wow.
That's the story we always have. Each season we have a weird story in the backstage promotion. It's also, I normally like it more than any sort of playoff game. It's crazy. It's always fun. Of course, you guys in England have no like direct game between a Prem and a Championship division team, right? It's just Championship.
Yeah.
It creates a different dimension. I mean, I heard some arguments saying that the gap between the Prem and
that's a Williams. That's a Williams.
He's continuing.
It's a glove. I'm sure there was some happy flashbacks for you, Luke.
For me,
yeah.
Williams in the wall. I still remember very vividly what happened there. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember really what happened on the final lap. I was all over the place. That's Beertje dropping back, or
yeah.
I thought that Haas was dropping back. No, I remember the final lap very well. I mean, my mom said like just before it happened that he would take it in the final 3 laps, and he was 10 seconds behind. I was like, "Well, you're joking." But then, if I filmed my reaction, I would have gone viral, because I actually don't remember the commentary on the final lap. It was just me screaming and jumping and everyone going crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's, of course, I think if you're a Lewis fan, it's the biggest heartbreak there is.
Yeah.
But for me, I mean, I'm supporting him since 2015, so they always said, he will be one champion one day. It's not if, it's when. And then all those like the Renault days, and then it's just all the happiness came out of it. Of course, looking back on it, you would much rather see it without these things happening outside of it, like the way it came to it. But yeah, of course, at that moment, I wasn't thinking about it. It was just like, we have a Dutch champion for once, because we always, in all the sports, we're always the number 2. Like in football, we lost 3 World Cup finals. We always bottle every tournament that we have a great team, and in most sports we finish second. So it was a bit of a refreshment, I should say. But then again, he won 2 afterwards now. This year I'm not too sure actually yet. I mean, he's leading comfortably, but we still have 16 to go or something.
Something like that.
It's basically a new season. So with Charles and Lando and the McLarens and the Ferraris closing in, it could be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, is it this crazy as well here? We still have to wait. We're getting closer to the end, but it's not done yet.
Yeah, I'm not a Lewis Hamilton fan or a Max Verstappen fan. I'm more of a Lando fan.
A Lando fan, yeah.
Yeah, as a McLaren driver myself, Lando.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember my heart was beating so fast, even though I don't support any of them. I'm like, why am I nervous? I don't.
Yeah, imagine it's supporting one of them. It was the nurse. I think my heart monitor. If I had a heart monitor, they would send out a signal for a potential heart attack. It was great. I think I actually felt my heart like bouncing through if I put my hand on my heart, I think I felt it pumping very vividly. I mean, it was crazy. I think I remember I also almost passed out when he when he went for the overtake. I couldn't actually, or when Lewis almost went back at it. I think I just saw like blackness before my eyes. I was like, no, surely not. But it's almost as exciting as what's happening now. So
yeah.
We got nine guys watching. So they're all waiting for our title decider here.
Yeah.
But it's only 3.5 laps now, so it's getting tense.
I also remember feeling really nervous when they was announcing the grid. Like, I just saw Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton on the front row. My nerves are going so high.
Oh, I mean the week when he got pole position, I think in the Netherlands they were preparing parties and stuff and for and then he lost it on the first corner. I was like, oh shit, no, this is over. Because I was so confident after he was like 4 tenths ahead in quali. I was like so confident he had the pace to overtake, but Lewis was mega that day. And then yeah, it was crazy. Then. Well, afterwards we had him two seasons, 2 very dominant seasons, but yeah, it's never. I think it's never going to be like that ever again. That was crazy.
Well, we're currently experiencing it right now.
They were very close. Yeah, the only difference is they didn't start equally on points, but well, they're quite close to it, to be honest. Only 4 points difference between at the start of the race. And let's see who has the fastest lap. That's still Leaky, so that's not into play. It has to be Dino for the overtake. So the battle for the podium is also heating up, but that's we'll have to see afterwards.
Yeah, they're not fighting for the title.
Exactly.
They don't get TV. They don't get to.
There's moving. It's almost like he's breaking the toe to not get too close.
Yeah, he didn't have DRS open either, so I think he is just waiting for that final lap to just send it down the inside. Which, for Tonchek, that must feel very frightening.
Yeah. I mean, he has the full ERS to deploy on the whole straight, but the DRS is still that little advantage, and slipstream, of course. I think it will all come down to the exit of the chicane. Like, if you can get your nerves, keep up your nerves, not make a mistake on the traction, because surely they feel the nerves as well. And I really, really hope that Dino didn't miscalculate and thinks he's fine with finishing second, because otherwise it will be very anticlimactic if they stay behind. But I don't think I think he knows that he needs to get past.
Yeah. Snell hangs into the pit, so he's going for the fastest lap in hope that they do
everyone out of impression.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. It's lap 28 though. But I think they're dropping the pace a bit because they're not. Yeah, of course, they don't want to be ahead of either of them, and that means that Cavalis is also slowly closing in. But of course, it won't be enough. But
yeah, I think Tonchek's also like trying to, without making it too obvious, try to let Dino pass so we can go overtake him. They're not using any ERS either. Well, they've used like 2% ERS. So they're both like, so Tonchek's like, go on, go through, I'm such a kind teammate.
Maybe Tonchek is doing what Lewis did in 2016 and slowing Rosberg down so to get Cavalis and Leaky closer. But I don't think 3 seconds is enough, but they're closing in quite quickly. But this will be it.
Final
lap. We have a title decider on the final lap in Abu Dhabi. We've seen this before, but this time between 2 teammates. The gap is 4 points going into this one, but Dino needs to finish ahead. And let's see, we enter
we're on to the final lap.
Yeah.
Tonchek leads by 3/10. Dino will get that DRS.
He will.
He's going to go for
100% have a shot. Oh, not turn 5 this time. He's waiting for the DRS. Of course, the DRS is activated this time out on the final lap, but it is 5/10s, and now is the moment they start to use it.
They're both
down
using
the straight.
Is
it enough though?
Dino,
it's not enough just yet, but we have one final straight. He's saving it for now, getting a better exit. The gap is 3.5 tenths, and it might be enough, but it will be very close. We're coming to that long new left-hander. He's going around the outside. He's going to try it. He needs to go try it. He's switching it back. Oh, he has more traction.
Side by side.
Tonchek has it. Oh, and it's yellow flag, and that is the Williams. It is a bit too late, but I think Tonchek will hold on. And yeah, I'm surprised that Dino didn't use all of his ERS, and I don't think he knew that he needed to get past, because in this moment, Tonchek will come across the final lap to win.
Oh,
what is this?
What's going on? What's going on?
What is this? I was about to say he's crossing the line to win the championship. He did by winning the race, but I mean, if I were Dino, I would have taken
take the championship. You're probably not going to be teammates next season. Just take the championship.
Yeah, I mean, Cavaliers almost took it away as well. Snellhank does get the fastest lap. It's not enough to get the championship, but yeah, Tonchek is the champion of season 9, the final season on F1 23.
And Inorganic, on his final race, will cross the line in P7.
Yeah, as that is the end of Inorganic in RPM for now, or potentially forever. And it's a decent result, good points for Alfa Romeo. He's not finished last. But yeah, we have, I don't know if Tonchek ever won a championship before, but it might be a new championship, and he takes it by 1 point.
Wow.
It was a bit anticlimactic at the end there. Yeah, well,
I'm so disappointed Dino didn't just cross to take it at the end.
Yeah.
But there is your new champion.
It's 2 Croatians leaning home. Well, the constructors for Haas as well, and there he is smiling, he is happy, he has won the championship. And very well done to him. And yeah, Smith, thanks for the updates in the chat as well. I really appreciated it. It was a bit easier.
And someone who didn't get podium and shouldn't be in here. I'm just kidding. It's Inorganic in his final race.
We have to give him the farewell he deserves. If he's reacting. Oh, there he is. Whoa, what is that?
Whoa.
It's a robotic sound.
Yeah, I've got my headset plugged in through the different ports, so it's probably having a paddy.
Yeah, well,
Alpha
I guess
changed them. Alpha Romeo's changed them.
Yeah, I mean, this is the last race. Alpha are going to be in Formula 1. I'm not saying I'm leaving RPM, I'm still going to be about. But as things stand, I won't be driving next season.
All right, that will be a great miss.
Unless EA pull a rabbit out of the hat and make it an unmissable game, we shall see. Never say never.
Never say never, that's the spirit. Well, of course, still a great career, and always fun to watch you on track, creating some great moments, and especially on comms as well. So yeah, will be a miss for sure to not see that Alfa Romeo, although it was sometimes near the back. To see it on track is like a miss, you know.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've always tried to entertain. I've always tried my best, even though sometimes it's never quite fast enough. But I always tried to do a bit of entertaining, and I knew Kieran was going to bring up the last time we raced at Abu Dhabi. I put that one down.
Oh well. You will go down as an RPM podium winner, you could say, one time. So it's better than Nico did in F1. Nico Hulkenberg did in F1. So, and I think some drivers still haven't had that podium in RPM. So you could still be in the great ranks of myself and Smith and Kieran as well. Be up there with us in the podium sitters.
Yeah, well, I'll help Kieran get these first podium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the podium was Holland, I believe.
Monza.
I'm sorry, Dutch. Was it Monza?
It was Monza.
So I've usually done quite well. Netherlands, so I know I was fourth, I think. In Netherlands, I think I've been, yeah.
Yeah, you had some decent results as well, yeah, in the past.
But yeah, I never really, I never scared any of the front runners, only when I've been.
Well, maybe if they try to pass you. I was about to say, if they pass you, that's no, yeah.
But yeah, hopefully, you know, I'm not leaving RPM or anything like that. I'm still dedicated. Hopefully, new ventures, and if EA can sort it out and everyone sings its praises, then yeah, I'm not ruling out a return. There could very well be a return at some point. Yeah.
Well, we will be looking forward to that day. Hopefully AI turned up.
All the real runners are shaking in their boots now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you. I haven't bought the game yet either, so and I probably will wait for a week or two to see what the results will be of the first week. But yeah, I will definitely be joining RPM next season, but I just have to wait. Maybe it's not at the start of the season, or because I don't know even how expensive it is, but it's crazy to pay that much for such a game. But yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe you can, I don't know if that's still possible, like share a game with different users, like make one your home account.
Yeah, I think you can do that. So I'll just let Kieran spend
Be
all
the
his
home,
money
yeah.
and yeah, I'll just hopefully comms, if Kieran lets me, if Kieran does get the game, I might just go and barge my way into the comms booth and commentate with Kieran, to his absolute disgust. I can just imagine his face looks like there. Yeah. RPM were thinking about adding a new league just for inorganic, but even then I couldn't finish in the points. So
yeah, well, we'll have to see. It's
been emotional. I've loved racing, and it's just purely how I believe EA are really mugging off fans with, you know, £90 for the Championship Edition, and the game looks completely the same. Yeah, the handling might be a bit, but the general game just looks exactly the same, apart from the beautiful Alfa Romeo is replaced by some steak team thing. But yeah, hopefully, you won't have seen the last of Inorganic, I'm afraid.
That's a little teaser then for the viewers watching. We'll have to, we can end on the high, I think. So yeah, Kieran, if you want to finish the season, you have been there for the majority of the time, so...
Yeah, I've been here when nobody else has.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been carrying comms.
Oh, here we go. He's getting big now.
And Inorganic, you better sort your mic out for comms tomorrow, because I will not have a whole race of just listening to that robotic mess.
Yeah, because I've got my steering wheel plugged into the other port, you see, so I've had to use an adapter, and the microphone does not like the adapter for some reason, so yeah, that's why.
Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I certainly have, but tomorrow will be the final race for F1 23, where me and Luke will be racing. Inorganic will be commentating, in case you were crying about never seeing him again.
There's people having parties now and they're realising I'm going to be appearing tomorrow and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't going to be anything next week, so we'll next see you for F1 24. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.